What's up, everybody? Jacob Turner here with another outreach tips and tricks video. This time I want to talk a little bit about reporting, and there's one specific report I want to talk about. I might even make a whole series of these. But something that's really common that I talk to folks about is what the benefit of outreach is. Where do you actually find the ROI? And outreach was really built around this concept of a sequence. If you're not familiar already, a sequence is a series of touch points separated by time, right? This makes sure that people don't fall through the cracks, that we can continually follow up with them in a regular scheduled program, right? That is the benefit of the platform. That is where you get most bang for your buck, right? That's what you're paying for. So when you're looking at reports, what we want to do in terms of looking at adoption and also performance, and actually I'd say adoption mostly in this particular case, is what the percentage of people that are going through a sequence. Okay, now you can see here I have 80.9 between March and March 31st and 73.5 between April 1st and April 31st. So I can see here that my numbers actually went down in terms of how many people I'm putting through a sequence, but the number of people I've contacted has gone up. Okay, so that is an indicator to me that we are doing one-off emails. We're not actually using sequences or using the platform the way it should be. I would say we should have at least 90% of sequence utilization when we're engaging people through outreach instead of templates being used, right? The other thing that we want to also take a look at is how many prospects are being added to the sequence. Now, when we look at it globally, it's kind of hard to take a look at and to know exactly what's going on. So we want to look at this on a rep by rep basis. How many prospects are my reps adding into a sequence on a weekly or a daily basis? Because that can lead to some downstream consequences. If they're adding too many, right, we get into this feast and famine issue where you have 1,000 people in a sequence and then you don't have anyone to add the next week. And now you're playing catch up with all your tasks. So not only do you have no one else to engage, you have 1,000 phone call tasks you need to make, right? On the other end of the spectrum, you're not adding enough people, then your pipeline's not going to be full. So there's a sweet spot for how many people we need to add into a sequence, and we want to make sure that we are actually using those sequences. So to get here, you click on the Reports tab on the left-hand side. It's going to take you to this page where it will show you these 3 different categories for the sales execution reports. This is the newest reporting in outreach, super helpful. You click on that drop down and you'll be able to see the percentage from one month to another, or whatever the time frame comparisons are. You can compare users, teams, or just not do any comparison at all. Or you can change the timetables here if you want to see last week, this week, say this week here. A little bit better. There we go, 91 to 92. Yep, so this is much better numbers, right? This is what we kind of want to see on a regular basis. But hopefully this is helpful for you. This is just a little snapshot of reporting. I'm going to make some more videos about reporting, adoption, platform health, things like that, to give you some quick tips on how to kind of self-diagnose where you can improve the platform. So see you next time.